Hello everyone, and welcome to Paper and Moose, and welcome to Mail Day by the Christmas tree. And since I'm by the Christmas tree, I found my Santa Claus hat, which is actually a Mickey Mouse Santa Claus hat. Could be a Minnie Mouse Santa Claus hat because there's a bow on the back, but I kind of like this part more. But anyway, yes, it is Mail Day, courtesy of viewers such as yourself. Thank you for sending all of the lovely treasures that you have sent in the mail, and thank you for the treasures that await to be opened. I hope that this holiday season, whatever holiday you may celebrate, or perhaps you do not celebrate anything, but you just enjoy the quietness and the calmness of the season. Though out on the roads and in the stores, it's not that quiet and not that calm. But anyway, whatever you may be celebrating, I hope that you are getting all of the things done that you need to, that you will be spending time with family and friends, or just enjoying a day or two to yourselves. But yes, it is Mail Day. We have some small packages today, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you have so kindly sent. So without further ado, let's get to the mail. We have a few little envelopes. This one comes from Alice in Mansfield, Ohio. Hello, Alice. Of course, I love that name. Let's see what she writes. Ooh, these are cute. These were in an auction lot I purchased. Ooh. Looks like they are vintage to antique Valentines, which are adorable. So we have this guy, or gals, I should say. To My Sweetheart. These are in wonderful condition. This was to Louise from Carl. I'm the toughest guy there is. Don't fool with me, for I mean biz. Oh, remembering, back when we exchanged Valentines in school, and I've said this before, how you would always try and pick that perfect one for that person that you liked. It had to be a little, like, you didn't want to be overly mushy, but you wanted them to kind of get the idea. Anyway, dear Valentine, to prove my love is true, I built this bungalow for two. Oh my gosh. He built her a little bungalow. Of course, I would be your Valentine if someone built me a little bungalow. Oh wow. Well, thank you so much, Alice. This looks like it was a really good auction find, and hopefully the rest of the items in the lot were just as great. Next, we have another card. This is from Kimberly in Natrona Heights, Pennsylvania. Natrona Heights. I've never heard of that town before. Interesting. There's a Lavona, I think it's Lavona Heights, kind of by Easton. Let's see. Ooh, we have some postcards. Renee. Hello, I'm a postcard collector. Upon my last bulk lot purchase, I found some cards that don't fit my collection, but I thought you might like them. Do whatever you like with them. Thanks to you and Taco for all the great videos. Keep treasure hunting. Kimberly. Oh, it's, I guess it's by Pittsburgh, because she writes from Pittsburgh. Well, the first one is our beloved post office in Phillipsburg. I must admit, I do love that post office. The look of it, the smell of it when you walk inside, all the little postal boxes. It's a really great looking post office. Oh, this is the Easton High School and Wolf Memorial Gateway in Easton, Pennsylvania. Now, that is not the Easton High School of today. Funny enough, I was talking to someone at the gym this morning about the old Easton High School. Oh gosh, we have the Delaware Bridge. Oh, the next one I see is actually of a moose. So yes, we have the Free Bridge and the Toll Bridge here that connects Easton and Phillipsburg. We have a moose, a bull moose, walking, running, walking, swimming. Could you send me that? Oh, they need some ointment for the baby. Sending a postcard to ask for some ointment. How funny. And then we have another moose that's getting a nice drink of water. Saw a pair of hogs harnessed to cart people. Saw a bridge that had railroad track and cars. We saw the largest nickel in the world. We saw 1,000,000 bays, lakes, etc. They sound like they had a great time. The largest nickel in the world. I'm sure some of you know immediately where that's at. Well, thank you so much, Kimberly. I love these postcards. And yeah, we have another. We have Alice, who found extras in a lot that she purchased. And then you, who also found extras in a lot that you purchased. So that's one of the great things about box lots at auctions. You might be buying it for one thing, and then you can resell, gift, or even use the other items. So you've saved yourself some money. But good old Peaberg and Easton postcards. These are definitely go in my collection. This is from Brian in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. I have been out there. I was out there during the summer. Let's see. Oh, I think it's just one. There's no little card. It says Great Falls and Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone National Park. I have been there and hope to go back again and again and again and again. This would look good. This would actually look cute if you had a little easel that you could put it on, and one of the cast iron little figures kind of makes it look like they're painting, make a little scene. I love doing things like that. Well, thank you, Brian, for thinking of me and sending this little souvenir of Yellowstone. The next card we have is from Michael and Melinda out in O'Fallon, Missouri. Let's see. Oh, this looks cute. Okay, is there a card? Oh my gosh. Cordite freeze box, 1 pint. Turn back freeze box cover flaps and stretch freeze bag over open end of boxes illustrated. After filling bag to almost level of box top, close box by close box by twisting top. So you would put a bag in here, and then you'd put this in your freezer. Interesting. And it has stayed unused and saved all these years. I like how they spell it freeze, F-R-E-Z-E. Trying to be a little bit creative. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is from Phillipsburg, PA, but how cool. His last name is Fisher, which is really interesting because we have Fishers in Phillipsburg, but it's, they spell Phillipsburg P-H-I-L-I-P-S, so only 1 L. We do it with 2, but I love it. He has a shirt, a jacket, looks like some kind of uniform for probably a sport, and it says Phillipsburg on it. Oh geez, we got the light. Christmas lights are shining bright on them. That's really neat. I love that. We'll add him to my Phillipsburg stuff. It's a peeper kind of day, I guess. Well, thank you so much, Michael and Melinda. I wish I had that shirt. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. Hope everything is great out in the state of Pennsylvania, and perhaps I'll get to your area again this coming summer. Next we have this guy. It says Fragile, or if you watch The Christmas Story, Fragile. It must be Italian. One of my favorite Christmas movies. That and The Santa Claus with Dudley Moore, and I think John Lithgow is in it. That's a wonderful movie. Renee, Miss Moose. I found these for under $1 at one of my local thrift stores. Oh, thrift stores. I've been going to them, and I really don't like doing voiceover videos for thrift stores because I find that I don't film long enough at a thrift shop, or it's just, you know, it's your regular everyday stuff at thrift stores, occasionally with some really good stuff sprinkled in. And while many people can resell a lot of that stuff, I think the price points for me are just not there to pick up, you know, a Pyrex bowl marked as $9.96 and then sell it online for $16.99. It just doesn't make any sense. But anyway, I digress as usual. Had to get for you. Hope you don't have them. Not sure of their age, but they are neat. I enjoy your channel. I look at paper stuff more and love to research items I get. Keep thrifting, Amy. Well, thank you so much, Amy. Oh, this is from Winter Haven, Florida. So Amy lives over in Winter Haven. I think it's a mug, a creamer, perhaps. Oh, how nice. These are little decorative pieces. You have Yellowstone. Man, we have Petersburg and Yellowstone today. Cute little guys. I think I've only found something at a thrift store related to Yellowstone once. Oh, and here's a little bowl to go with it. But there are so many different varieties of these, different styles, different prints on them. So here you have Old Faithful and then the little bears. They're so cute. This could go with the little souvenir card that Brian sent. That's adorable. I would love to find this at a thrift shop. What if there was like a whole shelf of someone's Yellowstone vintage Yellowstone souvenir items at a thrift store? They would go right into my cart. Adorable. I love it. This will go also well with some of the little bisons that I have collected through the years. You can have I could have a Yellowstone room, most likely. Well, thank you so much, Amy. I'm glad that you enjoy all the videos. Thank you for sending me this, and continued luck in all of your thrift store treasure hunts. And hopefully in one of my upcoming thrift store videos, I will find something. I mean, I would be thrilled to find this in one of my thrift stores. So we'll just have to keep going out there and seeing what we can find. So our next package comes from Tucson, Arizona. Hello to Arizona. Would love to travel out there again. Renee, I watched your YouTube videos since you started. Very informative. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for staying along this journey with me. You are the keeper of history. Long story short, my parents lived, she gives the address, in Phillipsburg. Oh my gosh. For 25 years until October 2022. How funny is that? While in Jersey taking care of my dad, I went to a barn sale on Route 519. I think I might know which barn sale you are referring to, and got these old postcards and a letter. I'm passing them on to you. Keep, sell, or give away. Sincerely, Pearl. I love your name. I also have a handmade dress from the late 1800s that I purchased at an estate sale out here. I'd like to gift it to you to keep, sell, or give away. Please let me know in an email if you would like it. Oh, well, that sounds wonderful. I'll email you. You sent me your email, so thank you so much. How funny is that your parents lived out here? So we have, what? Oh my gosh, this says, oh, you trifler. It's a little girl looking at another little girl that's kissing a little boy. Oh my gosh. Wrote Mama a couple of days ago, suppose you have it by this time. What are you having now? Oh, this is a cool envelope. Launders Frary and Clark, Cutlers to the American People. Look how neat that is. It's an envelope with all sorts of like cutlery. You have grinders, a tea kettle, or that's a coffee kettle. That's really fun. You have a advertising blotter for John Reardon and Sons soaps. I'm sending you a box of oranges from California. 1913, this was posted. Oh, this is cool. Oh my gosh. Use this blotter and have your dental work done by Dr. W.H. Roberts. Gold pin teeth for $10, $15, $20, and $30. Extracting for $2. Orthodontia and cleft palate, a specialty. Huh. That's really interesting. Well, I'm gonna have to look this guy up now. A dentist blotter. They don't do that today. It's also interesting that they did specialize in cleft palates. So that would be neat to see more about their advertising and maybe even his training. Do we have a letter in here? Oh, there's a little letter. I just got in from a very hard day's ride. The roads are mud up to a horse's knees, and I have mud all over. I just finished eating a very hearty supper of cornbread and flitch. Cornbread and flitch. But I had a good drink of Applejack before eating, and I feel pretty good now. Funny you mentioned cornbread because I'm making some later. The box, of course. Well, thank you so much, Pearl, for sending me all these little bits of paper that you found here in Phillipsburg. And I hope that your parents enjoyed living out here. And I'm also excited to see more about this dentist. I have a lot of dentists I have to look up, so thank you so much again, Pearl. Last but not least, we have one more package under the tree. This is from Barbara out in Craig, Colorado. Oh, wow. Okay, let's not look at them yet. I see what they are. Let's try and hold our excitement. Hello, Renee. The enclosed photos are copies. So I thought, they're copies? Wow. So I thought, who better to show them with than Paper and Moose? I believe they are the family of my paternal grandmother. I just love the swim costumes they're wearing. And my husband, not husbands, my husband and I love the work you do with vintage photos that you receive. Keep up the great work. This card was drawn by my brother-in-law, Paul. It is a print from one of his original watercolors. Thanks for the awesome videos you produce, Barb. Oh, look how nice that is. Edge of the Woods. Paul Seed. So if you want to see what more Paul does, I'm sure if you Google Paul Seed watercolors, then you'll be able to see more of his work. That's lovely. Oh my gosh. Atlantic Highlands, New Jersey. Look at their outfits. Ah, I love it. Imagine if we wore those kind of bathing suits today. People would be up in arms. These are, now see, like this photo though, it looks like, honestly, it could be someone that did like a reenactment of the photo. Especially the guy. This guy looks like he just came like right out of our time. It's so funny how that happens. Ugh, these are wonderful. How nice to have these. These will look really neat if you had a little beach cottage. You kind of put them in your entryway or set up in maybe a little reading room. I love this one with the little pier in the back. Oh my gosh, their clothes. That's one thing. I think I've only found an older swimsuit one time at an estate sale, and it was in a closet on a shelf, and I think it was the second day of the sale. And I was really surprised that I found it because you could tell the closet had been ransacked, but this was folded up in a newer bag. Their clothes are amazing. Look at those little kids. They're so cute. Wow. Well, thank you so much, Barbara, for sending me these. Now I might have to do a little video about bathing suits. I don't know if I did one of those already yet, but just the styles and how they have changed so much. These are lovely, and the fact that your family had kept these through all the years. And this guy's, he's in his whole entire suit. He probably just went out to visit that day, and they're like, we're going down to the beach. Okay, we'll come along. How neat. Well, thank you again for sharing these with me. Thank you to everyone for all of the lovely little pieces of paper and ephemera that you have sent today. We have things that I love: Yellowstone, Foldsberg paper and photographs. So thank you so much. This was a fun little mail day video, and I hope that you all enjoyed it too. Now I'm going to get to work. I have videos to edit, things to research, items to put online. Thank you to those who have been purchasing the items on Etsy. That is appreciated, and I hope that you enjoy them, whether you use them in your crafts, perhaps you're gifting them, or just keeping them for yourself. Thank you so much for your purchase. Wow, this light is crazy. It's so different how just the little turning of the light makes all the difference. Now we're going back to darkness. Anyway, thank you again for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, this little mail day video. More mail day videos to come and other adventures to come as well. Have a great day, whatever you may be doing, and I will see you all for the next adventure here at Paper and Muse.